Hey, welcome folks, it's me, OGDuffy, the original gamer. I've got some pickups for you today. Prior to Christmas, I had some pickups here, there and everywhere, so I've got a bit of a mix match for you. We've got some Gamecube, we got quite a lot of Wii titles, we've got some PS2, we've got some Xbox original, some original PC DOS, and a brilliant Dreamcast, brand new Dreamcast title, and some Wii U titles as always, and some Japanese Famicom stuff. Alright, so let's get straight into it. I'm going to cut into the new stuff we've got, and I mean new and sealed. Here we go. A brand new Dreamcast game, this one, okay. This has been developed by a company called, what are they called? Senil Wave Software or something. Anyway, it's called Intrepid Izzy. I've heard good things about this. I'm not sure if it's still available to buy. It might be. Hey, Google it. I'm sure you'll find it. Okay, it's a bit of a platformer. But like I say, brand new, sealed. Tuck that away because it's been a new reprogrammed game, so there is life in the Dreamcast yet. Brings me now, I've got a couple of Wii U games. These are new and sealed, as you can see. Got the Nintendo seal around them. There's this one here, Fast Racing Neo. That's new and sealed for my my Wii U collection, so that'll be going in there. Looks not dissimilar to that racing game that was on the PS1 all them years ago. It's like a sort of a neon racing thing as well. This one is sealed as well. Steam World Collection. So we got the Steam World Collection there. There's two games on there by sort of indie titles, I believe, that were released on the Wii U. And I've got the disc version there, okay? So that is not, I say, sealed. So that will be going into the collection also. And then we got this Wii U. Lego game, Jurassic World. Hey, it's dinosaurs, it's Lego, but it's a Wii U title. And as you know, I do like my Wii U titles as OG, so I'll be collecting these still. Okay, now these are my charity shop pickups, and I have to say, I'm quite pleased with my charity shop pickups this month. It's quite barren out there usually for the pickups in the charity shops, but this time hasn't been too bad. That said, this was the build up to Christmas, so this is some over weeks these were all picked up. Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 2. Resident Evil 4, can't go wrong. All of these, as always, are complete with discs and manuals and all that good stuff. Okay, got all sorts going on that one. Different inserts and stuff. As you know, I don't generally buy games unless they've got the instruction books with them. Space Invaders on the PS2 Anniversary Edition. Lots of different play modes for this. 9 different versions. Now, who doesn't love Space Invaders? If you're not a fan of Space Invaders, there's something wrong with you guys. But hey, I love Space Invaders. I still play the original on my main cab. It's a brilliant game. Brilliant game. So I'm looking forward to giving that one a spin out when I get the room sorted out properly. This was another charity shop pickup. Xbox 360, Indiana Jones, the original adventures on Lego. I'll be honest, I think that was £1. I picked it up. I generally don't pick up 360 games at the moment because I've got that many that I'm thinking about. I'm not sure what to do with them. I'm not sure.
They're no use to you. Give them back to me.
And then I've got this. Never seen this one before. It's a Wii U game. It was £1. It's called Emergency Heroes. It's £1. It's one I've not seen. It looks a bit childish, I'm assuming, but open world racing, driving, etc. £1, can't go wrong. Another PS2 title here. This was Extreme Legends Dynasty Warriors 5. Very nice condition, this one. Pucker condition. Very pleased with this. So this was £1 as well. But like I say, really nice condition, this one. So, yeah. I don't think it's hardly been played, to be fair, that one. Okay, then there was this. This was a good little fun. Now, those that watch the channel and watch the social side, when I do the social posts on YouTube every now and then, would have seen this. This was £1.50 in a charity shop. Okay, it's XWing. It's on. It's IBM compatible, VGA. 3.5-inch discs, 44 megabyte in total. Blimey, a 44 megabyte game. Blimey. US Gold did this, and it's LucasArts, obviously, because they had the Star Wars franchise. But yeah, it's interesting. I do remember these at the time, because you had the X-Wing and you had the TIE Fighter series as well, I believe, with this. Could be wrong. Tell me if I am. But do you remember this? Just to give you a quick look inside, just for old time's sake. There's the discs. My God, do you remember we had to load all our games via discs and stuff? Nice manual in there. All really good condition for the age. You know what I mean? So I thought, it's Star Wars. That's what I bought that for, really. It's because it's Star Wars. It was £1.50. So I thought, I'm having that. Now we come to some Japanese games that I picked up for the Super Famicom. Those that watch the channel know I do like the alternative artwork and stuff on the Japanese games, particularly the Famicom. I picked this one up. Never heard of this game before. Front Mission, it's called. Front Mission. It's by Squaresoft, which are the guys that obviously done all the Final Fantasy games. Be honest, I'm looking at the cover art of that. I'm not over impressed with it. It's not the greatest artwork I've seen on a video game. Don't know anything about that one whatsoever, but it was quite cheap, so I picked it up. Right, talking of Squaresoft, we come to the Final Fantasy series. Now, this one is Final Fantasy VI. Again, Squaresoft. It's Final Fantasy. What's not to love, eh? You guys know Final Fantasy, I am sure. But again, the cover artwork of that is not the best Final Fantasy cover I've ever seen. Not the worst, but not the best, okay? And the final pickup for this Super Famicom is this lovely, bright, bold colour. Look at that. Donkey Kong Country 2. Wow. I've got Donkey Kong Country 1 on the shelf as a Super Famicom cart. But isn't that nice? That was pucker. And again, as always, with all these sort of Japanese Famicom carts, I find that the condition that the Japanese treat their stuff is usually very, very good indeed. Now, brings us to my last batch. Quite a few here. Mainly Wii U titles, but before we get to the Wii U titles, some I'm really pleased with as well. I'm going to have some hours and hours of fun playing them. I've got a Nintendo Gamecube game here. Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. It's a Gamecube game. Let's be honest, you're not seeing Gamecube games that often now, so when I do see them and at a decent price, I generally do pick them up. And like I say, you don't see that many of them now. I think Gamecube's sort of on its, not its way out, but it's like anything, I suppose. Older system, innit? Harder to find for. This one here, Nintendo Wii. Now, those that watch the channel know I am a comic book fan, and I'll be doing some comic book videos in due course, actually. There's this here, Batman, the Brave and the Bold, the video game. It's a Wii title. Know nothing about it. Looks sort of like the animated adventures type effort on there, I think. So, hey. Could be fun. I don't know. Can't remember what I paid for that. But that might be the CEX pickup, because I do pop in CEX and just have a browse of the shelves. And if something takes me fancy, I'll pick it up. Then I've got this again for Nintendo Wii, Knight's Journey of Dreams by Sega. This was a Sega produced game. I think this was made famous on the Saturn originally, the original Knights games. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm incorrect. So there's this here. It looks nice and bright and colourful and bold. Hey, I think that was £1.50 that one. Let's have a look. As you know, I generally try and keep the prices. Oh, £2. £2 that one, but again, lovely condition as always. Next up, another Wii game. I think the rest are all Wii's left now, actually. Original Resident Evil Archives. Resident Evil Archives there for the Nintendo Wii. Capcom, you know me, you know the OG, you know Capcom. I'm a sucker for a Capcom game, you guys know that. So hey, it would be rude not to leave it there, wouldn't it? Next up, it's another Wii game. As you know, they're all Wii games remaining. And this is another Capcom title, Resident Evil, The Dark Side Chronicles. Now, there's another Chronicles game, which I've got up on the shelf over there, which is you use like the Wii controller as like a shooter. So it's good for zapping and stuff, you know. And this looks very similar. This is obviously the follow-up, I'm guessing, because it shows... I'm not sure. I'd have to check the dates and have a look at the other one. But hey, the horror comes to life with mind-blowing graphics. Well, again, with the Wii U, as you know, it upscales the graphics on these Wii games, so it's great. And especially for the shooters, the Wii is great for shooter games because you can use the controller in such a fashion. Which brings me to this. Talking of shooters, they don't get any better than this. The House of the Dead 1, 2 and 3 return. Look at that. I mean, as this controller on the Wii via the Wii U is where it upscales. It's just going to be pucker for these sort of games, you know. Great shoot 'em ups. You don't need a CRT TV like you do for the original PlayStation 2 Crime Crisis and all that, but you can use these for your LED TVs and stuff. So works really well. So I'm really looking forward to that because it's the House of the Dead. If you've never played House of the Dead on an arcade machine, then where the bloody hell have you been hiding? Which rock have you been under all these years? Next up, pleased with this one. This was a CEX pickup, and it is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Now, when I bought this, it said on the label, no special orchestral CD. So I got to the counter, the fella, you know, he whipped the discs out, he put them in, he went, oh, that's odd, it's got the orchestral CD with it. And he just put it in the case anyway. So I was pleased about that. So I've actually got the 2-disc version there. So I've got the special CD that come with it and obviously the game itself. So a little bit of a result, that one. Weren't expecting that. So that was very, very nice. 2 more titles to go. 2 more. Now, these are both absolute classic Nintendo games, and they are, of course, Super Mario games on the Nintendo Wii. Super Mario Galaxy. An oldie, but a goldie. Classic platformer. It's Super Mario. What's not to love with this stuff? I mean, everyone loves a bit of Mario, don't they? And again, really nice condition. Really pleased with that. It's an interesting title because I did pick this up in CEX in Oxford Street. Not recently, a couple of months ago. And I took it to the counter and the disc was in such a bad state. The bloke said, I'm not selling that to you. And I appreciated him, you know, letting me know. So I picked up a different copy from a different store. But then there's this. And again, the final one today. And it's Super Mario Galaxy 2. But what's different about this? It's obviously come in the cardboard casing. And it comes with a tutorial DVD, which is included. Now, a bit of a tab there come loose, you know. But apart from that, this is absolutely really good condition. Now, guys, what's your knowledge on this? Is this a rare thing or is this just standard? Was there lots of copies with a DVD in it? That's the DVD. Let me just show you this. Okay. A tutorial DVD there. All right. So is this standard? Was this quite a common release or is it quite a unique thing? Let me know, please. Some sort of instructional chart postery thing. Really good condition. Now, this is what got me with this. This is the actual game. Now, the condition of this is pucker. Really, really good. And I'll be honest, it was like new. Right? So there we go. The booklet is pucker. And I looked at the disc and it doesn't look like the disc has even been touched. Like, there's not a single mark on that. So I'm asking the question now, did they even play that? Or did they just put the DVD tutorial in and think that that was it? I don't know. Well, maybe. But anyway, does any of you guys know anything about this and the tutorial DVD that come with it in that package? I'd be intrigued to know if it was a good find. Was it a decent pickup? Now, as always, I've been OGDuffy. So if you don't subscribe, please do hit that button because it helps me greatly. Makes me a happy man, but you already knew that. Anyway, hit the likes and most importantly, let me know in the comments any decent finds you guys have had lately. What are my finds like this week? Or not this week, this time. Anything any good? Anything catch your eye? And do anyone know anything about that that Super Mario Galaxy 2 with the tutorial DVD? Please do drop in the comments. Let me know. Because is it a rarity or was it load of them produced? Let me know. Anyway, I've been OGDuffy, you've been you've been awesome, and as always, I'm out. Catch you next time. If you watched the video and you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe for more great videos. Thanks for watching.